Vehicle accident and you need some repairs? Is your paint chipping? Or you just need a new paint job? Do you need a windshield replaced or repaired? Then guess what? Call Marty's Body and Glass Shop. Located at 1017 Morrill Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas, Marty's is here for you. This family-owned, customer-friendly Christian business always put God first and lives by the scriptures, John 3:16. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Marty and his group of certified paint, body, and glass workers has a combined 30 years of experience, and they know what it takes to get the job done. So call Marty's today at 870-352-2443. After hours emergency number is 870-820-1288. And you can also find them on Facebook. So call Marty's today and let them help get your vehicle back on the road. Need a muffler fixed? Is your vehicle exhaust acting up? Do you need U-joints, CV axles, wheel bearings, shocks, or struts? Need something welded? What about a custom-built deer stand, dog kennel, duck blind, hog pen, metal carport, and much, much more? Call Jay and his crew at Fordyce Muffler Shop. Located at 1414 North Highway 79, Jay and his crew of certified welders and mechanics are ready to work for you locally, in-state, or out of state. There's no job too big or small for them to do. And did you know they're also the home of Lago Creek Blinds? So call them Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. at 870-352-5733. Fordyce Muffler Shop, where they don't do just mufflers. Do you have questions about Medicare? If you have Medicare or will be eligible for Medicare soon, you might want to call Patrick Milton at Milton Insurance. Patrick has been helping people select a Medicare plan that is a good fit for them for over 5 years. He makes Medicare easy. Patrick is a local independent sales agent. He does not work for an insurance company. He works for your best interests. There is never a charge for his services. Call Patrick today at 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. Not employed by Medicare or any other government agency. By calling this number, you will be connected with Patrick Milton, a local sales agent. No obligations. Remember, that number is 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. Are you in the mood for a new car, truck, SUV, or something else? It's time to call Teeter Motor Company. Located at 1512 West Moline Street in Malvern, Arkansas, Teeter Motor Company would love for you to come and check out its large inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles. Come meet the guys. Why drive to Little Rock when you can make the short drive to Malvern and find out why they say the deals are always sweeter? They have a well-equipped showroom, modernized service department, and experienced staff. They also offer lucrative deals for their customers. So, if you're searching for a new or used car dealer, contact Teeter Motor Company in Malvern, Arkansas. They're just a phone call or website away. Call 501-458-4289 or go to their website. That's www.teetermotors.com. Hours of operations are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. So remember, the deals are always sweeter at Teeter. The Greenhouse Cottages of Southern Hills in Rising, Arkansas has opened a new cottage. Yes, the Hartley Cottage. The Hartley Cottage will provide both inpatient and outpatient services to those who need physical, occupational, or speech therapy. The Greenhouse Cottages of Southern Hills has offered inpatient rehab to home services since opening in 2010. but the number of inpatient therapy clients they could accept was dependent on the bed space was available among the facility's 6 long-term care cottages. This newest cottage is being set aside for inpatient therapy patients and has a therapy gym attached to it. This therapy gym will also be available for outpatient therapy as well. The residential side of this new facility basically matches the same layout as the other 6 long-term care cottages. It includes a common area, a community kitchen, and a dining table large enough to seat all those who are staying in the cottage. There are 12 bedrooms in the new cottage, with 4 of those rooms being large enough for a second bed that would increase the capacity to 16. The large bedrooms could also be used to house a husband and a wife needing therapy at the same time. The adjoining therapy gym has the equipment used for therapy, as well as a nurse area and a private consultation room. There is also a household kitchen set up inside the gym with a bathroom that is set up like what would typically be found in a home. Their goal of the therapy sessions is to get patients back to the point they will be able to carry out their day-to-day activities to live at home. Therapy patients could require inpatient services for up to 90 days. For more information, call the Greenhouse Cottages of Southern Hills in Rising, Arkansas at 870-325-6202. That's 870-325-6202. The Greenhouse Cottages of Southern Hills in Rising, Arkansas, where they care about their elders. Need brakes fixed? Alternator replaced? Oil change? Tie rods? Ball joints? Or much more? Call Stuckey's Automotive here in Fordyce, Arkansas. With more than 30 years of experience, Stuckey's and his certified licensed mechanics knows exactly what it takes to get your vehicle back running. He's located at 409 Overpass here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Hours of operations are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until and by appointments on Saturdays. And don't forget, Stuckey's also offers towing services. So give Stuckey's a call today at 870-250-1870. That's 870-250-1870. And remember, Stuckey's motto is, get 'em in and get 'em out. Are you looking for some great insurance coverage and you live in the Fordyce, Arkansas or surrounding areas? Well, search no more. Contact Milton Insurance Agency. Milton Insurance Agency is committed to providing you with the highest quality insurance plans available, combined with some of the lowest possible rates. Whether you're shopping for auto insurance, home insurance, health or life insurance, or business insurance, they can help you obtain the best coverage available with the lowest rate possible. Located at 314 North Spring Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas, Milton Insurance Agency truly value the long-term relationship with their clients and are proud to give families, individuals, and businesses the personal attention required when it matters most. When claims arise, they realize that it can be very stressful and will do everything possible to assure timely and complete recovery. Here are a few more coverages they provide: business auto insurance, builder's risk insurance, commercial property insurance, ATV insurance, classic car insurance, motorcycle insurance, and the list goes on and on. So stop what you're doing and get your free quote today. Give Milton Insurance a call at 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. You can also find them on Facebook or check out their website. That's www.miltonins.com. Looking for a great fish, produce, and bait shop? Tired of running all over town trying to find what you need? Wish you can get it all in one place? Well, search no more. Stanfield's Fish Market can help. At Stanfield Fish Market, they are dedicated to supplying clients throughout central and southern Arkansas with the goods and items you need for your family and pets. From garden supplies to feed, they are proud to have what you need in one place. Remember, they're not just a fish market. They have feed, plants, produce, bait, tackle, and much more. They have a variety of items in their market, including deer corn, live crawfish, bedding plants, dog food, and much, much more. Their staff will be happy to assist you with finding exactly what you're looking for. So, that's Stanfield Fish Market, located at 710 Morton Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 8 o'clock a.m. until 5:30 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. So stop by Stanfield Fish Market here in Fordyce, and remember, if Stanfield don't have it, he'll find a way to get it. If you're looking for a home in the Houston, Texas or Dallas, Texas area, contact Michelle Goodman Lambert and her Lambert team. They are ready to work for you. If you're looking for a beautiful home, then guess what? You need the best realtor out there. Look no further than Michelle and her Lambert team, a team of professionals that knows the ins and outs when it comes to buying you and your family the home of your dreams. They will be honored to assist you. And don't forget, Michelle also holds the designation of MRP, that's Military Relocation Professional. She has the ability to explain to you VA financing and can direct you to the best lender. She can also identify and provide services that help service members to relocate, sell, and purchase suitable homes for their families. She's also a mobile public notary. So, for your free consultation, contact Michelle and the Lambert team today at 832-651-7648. Remember, she changed lives, one family at a time. It's summertime, and what do we like to do when it's summertime? We like to ride around in a clean ride. So, hey, reach out to the King. That's right, King Detail here in Fordyce, Arkansas. He's located at 807 West 4th Street across from Matt Butcher's. Guys, reach out to King Detail to get your car washed, waxed, buffed, shampooed, or heat tint windows. That's right, guys. To protect your interior, guys, get your car windows tinted. And guys, he also does steam washings. So, if you want your car clean, please take it to the King at King Detail, located at 807 West 4th Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas. That number again is 870-885-0452. Oh no, not another dent. Are you tired of those pesky dents? If so, call Marty's Body and Glass Shop here in Fordyce, Arkansas. That's right, Marty's offers PDR, paintless dent repair, at Marty's Body and Glass. Located at 1017 Morrill Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas, let Marty's certified PDR professionals get rid of those dents and dings for you. To make an appointment for an estimate, call Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call the number 870-352-2443. That's 870-352-2443. So if you're tired of those dents and dings, give Marty a call today. They can help. Family, community, and friends, mixed with some hometown pride. That's what's important to Shauna May. Placing Dallas County first is what's important. So come November, get to the polls and vote Shauna May, Dallas County Tax Collector. A new vision and a new direction. A vote for her is a vote for you. Ad paid for by Shauna May. Attention, Dallas County residents. Chris Stanfield is running for Dallas County Judge. If you're looking for an individual who cares about their community in their county, come November 2022, Get to the polls and vote Chris Stanfield for your Dallas County Judge. Ad paid for by Chris Stanfield. Sierra Hempstead is an active member of the Alpha Chi Sigma chapter of Sigma Gamma Rho sorority. She is a former assistant director of Hope Place of Fordyce and is now serving as their board president. Sierra also founded the Family Fun Block Party, which first took place in 2021. She is a member of the Surrender Church in Fordyce, Arkansas, where she serves as their youth choir director and also organizes church girl trips for female members of that church. Sierra also conducted a successful Black History program for the youth of that church. She also hosted a table at the Black History Gala held here in Fordyce this year, and she sung the national anthem. Sierra would like to let you know that she is a candidate for Dallas County City Alderwoman, Ward 3, Position 1 in the city of Fordyce. She is a Fordyce High School graduate and a UAPB alumni. So come May, get to the polls and vote Sierra Hempstead, City Alderwoman, Ward 3, Position 1. Ad paid for by Sierra Hempstead. Are you ready to get started in the healthcare field and you would like to take the Certified Nursing Assistant class to get certification? If so, contact the Greenhouse Colleges of Southern Hills in Rising, Arkansas. They are now accepting applications for a free CNA class, yes, free, with a guaranteed job. If you would like more information, contact Marlena Garrett at 870-325-6202. Come and be a part of a team that cares about their elders. Good morning, everybody. It's Monday. I know everybody is happy to be here on a Monday morning. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody is doing great, because I'm doing great. I don't have no complaints. I'm glad to be in the land of the dying. That's right. We're in the land of the dying. We're trying to get to the land of the living. Good morning. Happy Monday. Hope everybody enjoyed their spring break. You know, spring break was last week. I know everybody glad the kids are back in school. Spring break is over with. And you just got a taste of spring break. School gonna be out soon. So, spring break was all right, but y'all just got a taste of it. It's finna get really crazy after a while. The school gonna be out. So good morning to you. What's up, Reg Holman, Rosie Lowe, Phyllis Cardwell, Margie? What's up, Tanja? Good morning, LaSandra Broughton. Hey, Rosie Lowe, what's happening with you, girl? Y'all come on in, Janice Alexander. What's going on, Aaron Reinhardt is in the building. You woke up this morning, you definitely won. Come on in, share the show. Do me a favor, click that share button. Y'all, pollen season is in. Oh my God. Pollen season is in. That's right, y'all. It is, y'all. Look, I got the Flonase. I got the eye drops. I got the allergy pills. Hey, y'all, that stuff, y'all, without Zyrtec, I'd be in a hot mess. So pollen, hey, it just does. All the years I was dealing with pollen, do you guys know I thought I was getting a cold? I didn't know I was allergic to pollen. I mean, I was like, to Dr. Jones. Dr. Jones, I remember when he used to be here in Fordyce, and I got with him, and he was like, man, you may be allergic to pollen, man. And so he put me on some allergy pills, and hey, and sometimes I forget about taking the allergy pills, but y'all, I'm telling you, man, you will be shocked and amazed at the wonders allergy medicine do
If you think you're getting a cold, you be like, every year I get sick of. No, you better go get you some Zyrtec or some Claritin to find. Claritin don't work for me. Claritin, just like popping M&Ms, it doesn't work. Zyrtec, I take Zyrtec, and hey, it works really, really good for me. So everybody is different. Everybody's bodies is different. You know, anybody on here, do the pollen bother any of you guys on here? You know, what's up, Erica Carter? How you doing? Do the pollen bother any of you guys on here? You know, what's up, Willie and Alicia Avery? Good morning, good morning, good morning. You know, because hey, it jacks me up. When I looked out, I was driving a car the other day, and I looked on the hood, and I saw the top of the hood was yellow. I was like, oh man, here we go. Here we go. So it's here, guys. So make sure you go get you something to take. You know, it'll make you feel a lot better, guys. I promise you it will, because definitely KB and I both, we've been barking back here, you know. But hey, I feel a lot better. I feel a lot better since I got that Zyrtec in me. So good morning, Aaron. Aaron says, yes, you deal with allergies. I deal with allergies, guys. And I stay on the water. I do a whole bunch of fishing. What's up, Teresa Johnson? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. You know, I'm on the water a lot. So when I go fishing, I have to take a Zyrtec. You know, what's up, Low Down in the big city of Wilma, Arkansas. Hey, guys, let's jump into this thing. We got into birthdays. I don't want to miss out on nobody's birthday this morning. If anybody got a birthday, I want to wish them a happy birthday, you know, with the BIRF, birthday. Not birthday, but a birthday. Anybody got a birthday? Did you know that you are 9 months older than what you say you are? Think about it. If we are, the moment of conception, that's when your age starts. So add 9 months onto your age. That's how old you are. I'm serious. Because, you know, the Chinese, they use the conception date. They use the conception dates in some parts of China. Like when you're conceived, you are considered a child. You're a life. You're given life at that. That makes sense. Do that make sense to you guys? Because you're 9 months older. You know, we're talking about when you're born, when you come out of your mama's womb. That's the day. But really, we are conceived when we're 9 months older than what we say we are. So some of y'all may not like that because it's gonna put you up there a little bit. But you 9 months older than you say you are. Just remember that. I need y'all to think about that. Think about that. I bet some of y'all like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Girl, I'm 56. Girl, the Joe Show said I'm 56 today. Girl, my birth certificate needs to be adjusted. Now, I ain't telling y'all to call the Social Security office or nothing like that. You know, Janice Alexander says, my son Columbus Houghton on yesterday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Did you get him what you told me you was going to get him, Janice? Janice told me that she was going to buy you a brand new car, Columbus. I don't know if she did it or not, but that's what she told me. Lord, forgive me. Good morning, everybody. Y'all come on in. Any more birthdays? Do we got any more birthdays? We want to get that out of the way. If not, we're going to push on, guys. We're going to talk a little bit about some stuff that's been going on, guys. I mean, it's been kind of crazy, guys. We've been going kind of crazy. I want to know, did everybody see this last night? I want to know who saw it. Who saw the slap? Who saw the slap? Okay, my question. Do y'all think Will Smith was wrong? Do y'all think Will Smith was right? Do y'all think it was staged? Do you think it was fake? What do you guys think about the slap? That's right. That's right. Chris Rock was making fun of Jada Pinkett Smith head because, you know, she's got alopecia and she's got, you know, she don't have any hair and she going bald. And so Chris Rock decided to make a joke about it. And it was like, wow. And, you know, he went out there and slapped him. I mean, like slapped him, smacked him. Then he went back and sat down. Then he said, keep my wife's name out your beep mouth. keep my wife's name out your beep, beep, beep mouth. And he was like serious. So Chris Rock was like, so do y'all think that was real? Do y'all think the slap was real? That's my question. Do you think this was staged? Do you think this was real? Do you think they would have allowed that to go on and nobody rushed in? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Tasha Mack said, oh, that was real. That was real. Well, I think it was so unexpectedly that it was real, because I think that it blew everybody away. It happened so fast because they thought, when you see skits like this, when you see things like this, you normally see things like that. You normally see people, you see actors acting out, having little skits and everything. But on this particular time here, guys, I don't think this here was staged. I think that I think no one knows what's going. There are some lines you just don't cross. And I think it was one of those situations where Chris Rock crossed the line. Well, whoever wrote his jokes crossed the line. Because, when it come down to something like that, you just, you don't know what's been going on with this man and his wife in their life. You don't know how hard Jada has probably been battling that situation. You don't know how much she's probably cried the wheel about losing her hair. You don't know the nights he's probably stayed up and she's cried about it. And to get up and make a joke about it, it just wasn't appropriate. Sometimes you just don't make fun of someone with cancer. You don't make fun of someone who's losing. What do they say about a woman's hair? They said a woman's hair is her glory. So to lose it, you have a woman on their own, they cut their hair. Let them do that. But to make fun of them when they're losing it, I think that is totally that was wrong. So everybody hear what they what's going on. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you a situation. I'm gonna say this. They go to show you. You can't look on the outside and assume that it's okay to talk about people and their spouses and stuff. You can see this woman and you can see this man, and they could be arguing all the time. You can hear that the man cheating. You can hear that the woman cheating. But then you step to one of them and see don't they get each other's back. That's why you can't assume something about a couple just because you think you know something. Because I'm sure Chris Rock them probably was like, their relationship is, I'm gonna get on them. Hey, they show you that's family, man. That's deep. So hey, let me go back up. I think we had another happy birthday. We got please shout out my dad, Robert Gill of Camden, Arkansas. Wasn't able to do it on his birthday, but happy 98th birthday to Mr. Gill. 98. Wow, he is truly blessed man. I'm still getting around and still getting around and has his right mind. At 98, man, that's a blessing. That is. Hey, Mr. Gill was he done done good by the Lord to be here 98 years. So you tell him that we said happy birthday from the Joe Show, Tanja. Happy birthday. That's a blessing, guys. Everybody on here ought to be saying happy birthday, Mr. Gill, because that was deep. Now, Tasha, King Richard didn't come out because on King Richard, he got beat up. Tasha, you know he got beat up. He went over there and tried to fight him, but he got beat up, though. King Richard got beat up. I'm sorry. On the movie, he got beat up. He went on there and swung, but he got beat up, though. He got beat up. I'm sorry. So happy birthday, Mr. Gill. That's a blessing. 98 years young. 98 years young. All right, guys, let's push on. Let me see. We got that out the way. Also, guys, let's give you guys an update. Let's do the weather right quick. We got the high today, 72 degrees with a 1% chance of rain with wind 6 miles per hour. Also, guys, Arkansas Razorbacks were put out the tournament. They got beat. I'm not even going to put a score up. I just say they got beat. Arkansas got beat by Duke. It's pretty bad. I think, well, it wasn't too bad. In the end, Duke let them score some because if Duke wanted them to not score, they wouldn't have scored. They scored about 5 or 6 buckets at the end. You know, they got beat by 5 points, but that's only because Duke stopped playing defense because they knew the game was over with. But congratulations to the Hogs for making it as far as you did, but you ran up into an impenetrable wall, and that was Duke Devils. They took out the Razorbacks. So Coach Musselman and the guys, y'all did really good. Y'all hung in there as much as you could. So hey, we can't wait to see the team next year. They say they're going to have a pretty good team. So let's do this again next year, Hogs. We'll go further. All right, we got a lot of happy birthdays. Happy birthdays. Good morning, Leslie Warner. If I haven't spoken to you and you watching the show, hey, say something to a brother. Say good morning to me. You know, say good morning to me. Also, guys, a little update on the Dumas Arkansas shooting. They did release the name of the young man that was killed. I'm not gonna say his name because I haven't seen a lot of information online about it, and I don't want to be the one, you know, disrespecting the family by putting his name out. But I did get his age. He's 23 years old, and he's from Jacksonville, Arkansas. So I did have his name, but I'm not going to put his name out there because, you know, some people don't like you to do that, and I'm trying to respect the family. But he was 23 years old, and he's out of Jacksonville, Arkansas. He did die from the shooting that happened at the Hoodnick event in Dumas, Arkansas. And still, guys, they had one suspect in custody, and they were trying to figure out who the shooters were. They're saying the shooters are still at large, so they don't even have the shooters who did the shooting locked up yet. They're still investigating. It's an ongoing investigation, guys. So let's just continue to, you know, pray for the families of all the individuals who were injured, and especially the families of the individual who was killed. So that's your updated information on the Dumas, Arkansas shooting, guys. And also, guys, I want to make sure you guys know that if you wanted to like to donate to the Ukraine individuals, guys, contact Stephanie Howard and Marty's Body and Glass Shop here in Fordyce, Arkansas. They are taking donations to be sent to Ukraine, and that number is 870-820-1288. That's 870-820-1288. If you would like to donate to the country Ukraine and all of the stuff that's going on over there. You know, so, all right, guys, I want to ask you guys a question. And, you know, I don't want anybody to be biased. I want you guys to be straight honest. I give my opinion about it or whatever. And first, I want to see how many hands of people come up. Have you been watching the war in Ukraine? And have you been watching how the United States is dealing with the war in Ukraine? And what I want to do is give you a kind of a small update on how they've been handling the war in Ukraine, the United States. So if you have, let me see, show of hands, if you've been keeping up with the war in Ukraine, or you've been watching, or you've been hearing about it. Who on here, by show of hands, know about the war with Russia and Ukraine? If you show a hand, before I go further, I want to make sure people have been watching that and seeing it. Show me your hands if you have been. You know, that's all I'm asking you to do. Just raise your hand up, you know, do an emoji with the hand, because I know we got a lot of people watch the show where they don't click on, they just kind of watch it, and that's fine. But by show of hands, who's watching? I just want to know, because before I get into this question I'm fixing to ask next, I want people to be open and honest with me when I ask this question. And because I'm going to weigh in on this question, then we're going to get into our topics. We're going to get into our topics. I want to stay here about 5 minutes, and then we're going to get into our topics. Okay, we got people who's been watching the war play out, watching some of the things. Okay, the United States, basically, they've been handling the war by sanctions. They've been doing tough sanctions on Putin and Russia. You know, sanctions that's causing businesses to leave Russia, sanctions that's causing the energy, people not buying oil from them, people not, you got different restaurants, McDonald's, Subways. You got a lot of places moving their businesses out of Russia because of the invasion Russia has done on Ukraine. The United States has been handling them that way. Financially, they've been doing sanctions. And also, the United States has been providing Ukraine with Stinger missiles, with missile guided systems and drones. And they've been trying to help Ukraine that way. And they're constantly putting more and more sanctions on Russia. You got other countries with NATO. So that's how they've been handling the war. My question to you, since people have been watching this, how do you rate President Biden on handling of the war so far? How do you rate from 1 to 10, 1 being horrible, 10 being it's been great? How do you rate? And if you don't want to rate it, that's fine. But I'm going to rate it myself here. But how do you rate President Biden in our current administration on handling of the war right now? How do you rate it? And I'm going to rate it, and I'm going to give you a reason why the way I rated it. I'm going to give you the reason why I'm rating it the way I'm rating it. And so I'm just asking you guys, how do you guys rate it right now from a scale of 1 to 10? Don't be afraid to rate it, because some people, they don't like to get into the politics things because they know how other people think about, the war and everything. And if you don't want to, let me tell you, this is no pressure on you, because I'll do it for us anyway. I'm going to rate it myself and go from there. And I don't see nobody's, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to rate it. If people don't want to get involved in that and rating it, I'll rate it for you. Me personally, okay, we got Erin says she's giving it a 6 or 7. And everybody have their reasons behind whatever they rate. If you rate it a 6 or 7, you have your reasons why it's not a 10. You rate it, this, that. But this is what I rated. I rated a 10. I rated a 10. And somebody said, 10, Joe, you think that the reason why I rated a 10 is that we're not in nuclear war right now. We could be in nuclear war right now. We could have missiles coming from Russia right now in the United States because the United States has attacked Russia. You have to be extremely smart when you're dealing with a country as powerful, a nuclear power that could impose just as much damage on our country as we can theirs. You can't play with that. You can't even, you got a lot of you have a lot of gun-ho people out there saying we need to be doing this. It's all fun and games. If the United States had any inkling that we could take Russia out without causing any harm to us, they would have done it. They would have done. They know. This is one of them situations where everybody, it's kind of like a fight where you want to fight somebody, but when you get in the fight, you find out that there's a lot. You see how Russia is looking right now over there with Ukraine. They jumped in this fight with them. All Russia got is a nuclear arsenal. That is the only thing that's saving Russia right now, is that they are nuclear power. If Russia wasn't a nuclear power, NATO, United States, they would have done wiped the floor with them. But the only thing saving Russia is they are a nuclear power. Simple as that. So all you people out there who are thinking, oh, they need to get them, you need to understand what you're asking for. We did not live in World War I. We did not live in World War II. We did not live in, I wasn't even around in Vietnam. When you haven't dealt with war, you can talk all the kind of crap you want to talk. You can say all this stuff. We need to be dropping bombs. You don't want war. You think you do. Until you see your babies being blown to pieces, until you see your loved ones getting shot in the head and killed, you think you want war. You think you do. So you better thank God that we have an administration that is going to use their head and they're going to think about us first. It's America first. We're not at war. When America not at war, we're not over here in bomb shelters for 9 or 10 days. We're not over here running for our lives. We're not over here doing that. So you gotta be really careful. You gotta be careful. Be careful what you ask for. Be careful, because I've heard several people. Oh, we need to be doing this. He was scared of Trump. Oh, he was scared. That man wasn't afraid of Trump. That man wasn't afraid of nobody. That man got a nuclear arsenal with 1,500 nuclear warheads. That man wasn't scared of Trump. What makes you think he ain't crazy? Vladimir Putin is not crazy. If Putin was crazy, Putin would shoot right over here. Putin ain't crazy and he ain't suicidal. He know exactly what he's doing. And I'm going to tell you something. To you people who saying Joe Biden is weak, let me tell you, you the one who making our country look weak, because all y'all doing is talking about the president, and that make other countries feel like he weak. Simple as that. You know, he could be weak. He could be this. But why do you get on CNN and you got so many people out there just talking about the man bad? That's what's gonna make other countries want to attack America. When we have people inside our own country talking about our leadership being weak, that's what's gonna make other countries. How do you not understand that? That is so. I mean, it's so many people. He weak. What you want us to be in nuclear war with Russia? You want us to be in where we getting hit and they getting hit and we all blow to pieces and dead and they. I mean, you talking about the president being weak is enough for other countries to say that we're weak. That's what's going on. All you hear is you got these different parties. Oh, he weak. Oh, he there. Oh, he weak. He this. Now that, what do the man got to say? He just said that Putin can't be in power. He said, for God's sake, the man can't be in power. Now they taking that and twisting it around like he shouldn't have said that. It's crazy. We supposed to be standing together, whether we're Democratic, whether we're Republican, whether we supposed to be standing together. But what make our country look weak is that we're not together. That's what's making our country look weak. I'm just keeping it 100. What's making us, you can't even, in the news, they tell everything. Well, I'm like, how y'all, they on the news telling them where the president going. The president is flying to Rome today. He'll be in the Air Force One. He'll be over the Pentagon. I'm like, what? I know some people say, well, that's a diversion. That's true. But they tell everything. They ain't no secrets. I hope that ain't right. I hope y'all is paying attention to it the way I pay attention to it. I'm like, the president, he's over there in Belarus. He's waving. That's him coming. They tell everything. Can we have some secrets? Can we have CNN? Can we have a few secrets? Boy, they tell everything. Good Lord. Don't tell them, man. But, they say it's a lot of it is be diversion tactics. Say he may not be going where you say he's going. But they sure tell it, though. Putin them ain't telling nothing right now. They ain't telling nothing in Russia, boy. But, hey, it is what it is, y'all. It's like I said, we got to, it's 7:30 now. We got to get into our topics, guys. All right, guys, let's get to our first topic of today. Are you ready for the topic? I need everybody to say ready. If you're ready for the topic, say ready. If you're ready for this topic, say ready. If you're ready for the topic, say ready. Type down the word READY. Let me know if you're ready. Let me know why. We got some topics. I'm about to rock it. It's the Joe Show coming to you live at 7. Everybody trying to live right and trying to get to heaven. And if you like the Joe Show, say yeah. Everybody break it down. Let me see you say yeah. 7 o'clock is when I tune in. I like to get it in. All right, guys, this is your topic of the morning, your first topic. All right, guys, check it out. First, I'm going to do my second topic. I want to get it out the way because it may be a little bit longer. Yeah, I'm going to do my second topic first. All right, my second topic says, woman writes, Joe, I've been married to my husband for over 10 years. I've never given him a reason to suspect that I'm cheating on him. But in my last 2 jobs I've had, he accused me of messing around with coworkers. I'd like to point out that he has never heard of me cheating on him, and no one has ever told him that I have cheated. I've always been honest with my husband. I asked him and told him that I'm not going to put up with this nonsense any longer because it's not fair to me or our child. So after speaking with him about it, guess what? It ain't changed a thing. He hasn't even stopped from the accusations. Will you ask your listeners what's next? Well, that's a deep one. So we got a young lady said that she's been married for 10 years to her husband. Out of the 10 years, she's never, ever did anything. She said that I've been married to my husband for over 10 years. I've never given him a reason to even suspect that I was cheating. But he always accusing me. He's always, on my last 2 jobs, he's accused me of fooling with coworkers. I like to point out that he's never even heard of me cheating on him. No one has ever told him that I was. I've always been honest with him. I asked him and told him that I'm not going to put up with this anymore. But guess what? He's still doing the accusations. What do I do next? That's the question. All right, Aaron Reinhardt, let's come in. Let's get some of these comments in here. Let's get some of these comments in here and see what we got going on here. All right, we got Aaron Reinhardt says, guilty dogs bark first. Do put up with it. I know you meant don't put up with it. Cupid Flower says he's probably cheating. That's why he's insecure. All right. Verbal abuse is next. Brace yourself. Woo! So Tanika said verbal abuse is next. All right, we got Tanja says he's doing something. All right, ladies, let me ask this question. I got a guilty dog speaks first. I got a he's probably cheating. And I got he's doing something. So in other words, ladies, you're saying that because he is constantly accusing her of doing something that he feel he's doing. Am I getting this right? That's why he's doing what he's doing. Okay. Right. Talisha says he's trying to get the attention off of him. Woo! I've heard this several times. Let's see what my girl Michelle Goodwin Lambert says. Michelle, Houston, Texas. Sounds like he has a guilty conscience. Ask him to go to clinical and pastoral counseling. This is abusive and more will come if no change. Deuces. Hey, Michelle said point blank, ask him to go to counseling. Go to pastoral counseling. If that don't help, then deuces. And I understand where Michelle is coming from. Michelle is saying give him an opportunity to change. Go to your pastor, go to some counseling. If that don't work, deuces. You got to figure something else out. I'm going to weigh in on this in just a second. All right, we got Leslie Warner says he might skip verbal and go straight to physical, but he's dirty. Let me read that again. Leslie says he might go from being verbal straight to physical. But oh yeah, he's dirty. He's got something going on. All right, Lysandra Broughton. He must be cheating himself. That's why he is accusing you. If he doesn't stop, leave him. All right, Cupid, yes. His accusations are definitely a deflection. Are a diversion. Okay, check this out. I want to weigh some men And I gotta put this out here. In relationships, and I want you guys to understand this, in relationships, I don't know how old this couple is. I don't know if she's older, if she's younger, if they're around the same age. I don't know that. I don't know their ages. But I can truly say this. Have you ever seen a relationship where two people are so different in a relationship, and when they're different in a relationship, that difference can sometimes cause assumptions? And what I mean, let me see. Teresa says, I wonder how she caught him cheating. That's a good question. And sometimes when you catch a man cheating, he automatically thinking payback. That's a good question, Teresa, because he can have it on his mind, well, she gonna eventually get me back one day. And, that's why sometimes when people get caught up like that, sometimes some people say it's best that y'all go y'all separate ways, because it's gonna keep happening back and forth. But let me say this. I want to say this. I'm gonna wait. This is what I'm gonna say before I get into our second topic. On a situation like this right here, sometimes you have to look at the couple and you have to determine who, when you be together, 10 years is a pretty good long time. Y'all, believe it or not, this gonna sound crazy what I'm gonna say to y'all. When you've been together for a long time, don't sometimes in a relationship, some people will hold better. If y'all know what I mean. Sometimes a woman will hold better than a man, and sometimes a man will hold better than a woman. And I'm finna take this somewhere. And y'all may not agree with this, but I'm finna tell you guys something. In a relationship, sometimes a man will let himself go. Sometimes a woman will let herself go. They may not take care of themselves like they used to. They may not look as good as they used to 10 years ago. And when that happens sometime, y'all know where I'm finna go with this. Sometimes if that woman keeps herself up and she's still beautiful and she looks great and she's beautiful and she's looking nice, but he let himself go, guys, he will accuse her of cheating because he's looking at himself and he's saying, she look good, but I know I need, I'm telling you guys, that stuff will happen. And you'll be sitting there wondering, why my husband? Because your husband probably feeling down on himself. He probably feel like he's not looking right. He probably feel like he ain't that fine guy like he used to be no more. But that's on him. He got to take care of that. And if he'll allow that self-esteem issue to overtake him, you're going to live in hell. If he allow that self-esteem issue to take over him, you're going to live in hell, because he's going to, where you going? What you got on? Why you wearing that? What you got to put that on for? You fixing to catch hell, because he ain't taking care of himself. He think you shouldn't be taking care of yourself either. And that's a lie. That's a lie. If he don't take care of himself, that's on him. That's on him. Vice versa. Same way with a woman. Same way. I'm telling you guys, these are some of the little things that we tend to forget. You sitting there, you remember what you married. This little fine, petite woman. Remember what you married. This little fine, petite woman, this little sexy man with some six packs and muscles. Now all of a sudden, one of y'all let yourself go. And the one that let themselves go will be the one that caused a lot of hell in the relationship. Because if the man kept in shape and still looking good, sometimes this woman who's let herself go, she will give that man hell. Where you going? What you thinking? You looking good. I see what you're doing. And it will cause them to be separated. I'm telling y'all, I'm telling you, that's deep. We don't think about those things. When my wife get dressed and she look good, I'm gonna say, baby, you look good. That's what I'm talking about. And it motivate me to want to go shave. It motivate me to want to go find something nice to put on. That's what it do to me. If I see my wife getting off class, let me go change. Let me go put something on. That's what, instead of getting mad at her, instead of starting, well, you weren't at the work. You must be somebody at your job you looking at. I've said this over and over and over again. You cannot stop a woman from cheating, and you cannot stop a man from cheating. I don't care if you're abusive. A woman will still cheat. I don't care if you treat her like a queen. A woman will still cheat. You can't stop nobody from doing something they want to do. So why are you wasting your breath and fighting and you fussing and cussing? You ain't gonna stop somebody. If they got it in their mind and they hard to do it, they gonna do it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. You better live your life. Because I'm telling you, you'll go crazy wondering if your spouse or your significant other gonna cheat. You will lose your mind. You will go crazy. My wife get in the car, she go yard selling. She may be gone from 7 in the morning till 7 at night. I can't wonder if my wife out there garage selling at a man's house. I can't lose my mind thinking about that. But you got people will go crazy thinking about that. I can't. Because ultimately, if your woman want to do something, she gonna do it. Ultimately, if your man want to do something, they gonna do it. Only thing that stop them from doing it is them. You fussing at them, that ain't gonna stop him from doing it. If your man getting dressed up to go out and you gotta stop him and look at him and roll your eye, that ain't stopping him from cheating. Your man getting dressed, he all G'd up, and you gotta stop him and fussing and cussing him out, and you better bring your stinking tail home at this. That ain't stopping him from cheating. Boy, you gotta give people. You just gotta give people their room. Give people their room, and if they do something, that's on them. It eventually come on. I mean, that's all you gotta do. Because you fussing and cussing and wondering what they're doing and why you got that on, that ain't stopping nothing. That ain't stopping nothing. Who stop people is they self. Keeping it 100. Keeping it 100. Simply that. I don't know what cussing somebody out got to do with stopping somebody from cheating. You just pushing them on out there. He right there telling that woman, I'm tired of getting cussed out. You done cussed him out before he left the house. You cussing him out when he leave the house. That's the first thing he gonna tell this other woman. I'm tired of that woman cussing me out every day. I might well go and do what I'm doing because she cussing me out anyway. She cussing me out, calling me no good, calling me this, calling me that. I might well just do what you cussing him out every day. You leave the house and he might, pushing him on out there. Do like my dad say, make a man think. When a man get ready to leave. When a man get ready to leave the house, go ahead on and start packing. Go in there, iron his shirt. When your man get ready to go out, go in there, iron his shirt, get his clothes ready. Then he'll start wondering, why she trying to get me ready to leave the house? Why she keep on telling you, baby, you still going out tonight? You are going out tonight, right? Let me help you get your clothes together. She get the door in there right there, fellas. You might want to sit down. You might want to sit down. All right, Joe Show, we're going into our second topic. But hey, first topic, listen. On the real, let me tell this young lady this. Listen, several people have basically said on there that something is going on. There's a reason why this individual is accusing you. It could be a self-esteem issue with themselves. Make sure you look at y'all relationship. Make sure you look at him. Did he not let himself go? Did he let himself go? Do he feel you look better than him? Do he feel that you still that grown, sexy woman that he married 10 years ago, but he's changed? You got to look at that. Please look at that before you making it. Look at it. Did he let himself go and you still look great? If that's the case, it's a self-esteem issue. But if that's not the case, then he got something going on. And you got a decision to make. I'm not here to tell nobody to leave their relationship, but you have to make a decision for yourself on whether or not you're going to wait until this turn into something else. If he's constantly accusing you and there's no way to live, that you can't walk out the door, you can't work on a job, there's no way to live like that. So you got a decision to make, and it have to be made by you. Because if others start making this decision for you, and then you start leaving and coming back, they're going to feel like you're putting them down. If family start telling you what to do, and you go, and then you go right back, family going to step out of it. Because they're going to say, no matter what they say, you're going to keep going back anyway. So when you start, wanting people's opinions and things like that, ultimately we can give you our opinion, but you have to make a decision, because when you make that decision, ultimately the decision is final when you make it. Because if you make it because of other people's opinions, you're only doing it because of other people. But you got to do it because you're doing it. And when you do it, it's a final. What they say, when a woman is fed up, ain't nothing you can do about it. When she's had enough, she's had enough. She can't have enough by other people's opinions. But when it's her opinion and she's had enough, she'll walk out that door and will never come back. This your boy Joe. Can we get a 100 on that? All right, guys, we're pushing on to our next topic. Guys, here is our next topic. Bringing the music down. Our next topic is, check this out, guys. This is kind of a topic we talked about a long time ago, but we're bringing it back up again. This is another new topic. Man writes, Joe, my fiance baby dad has gotten out of prison. I've been with her for 3 years now. My fiance called me and asked me, how do I want visitations to go? She wants me to tell her when and how her baby daddy can see his son. Joe, I work in the evenings and my fiance work during the day. We haven't decided on how these visits should take place. Neither of us has ever dealt with an issue like this. Her baby dad has other children as well. So he actually told her he will be dropping by from time to time to see his son, and she told him she would discuss it with me. So where do we start, Joe? Okay. All right, so we got a young man. He said that him and his fiance, he was 23 years old. I'm sorry, I'm reading something else, guys. My thing went down. Okay, the young man writes that him and his fiance's baby daddy has gotten out of prison. He's been with her for 3 years now. She said, my fiance called me and asked me, how do I want visitations to go? So the man want to start seeing his son, whatever, this baby, whatever. She want me to tell her how to do it. Joe, I work in the evenings, so she's there at home in the mornings with the baby. They haven't decided on visits and all this stuff, so neither of us have dealt with anything like this before. Her baby dad said he's just going to drop by from time to time. That's the part that caught me. I think it probably caught you guys too, because I see Cupid has already weighed in on that. No dropping by. Specific days and time need to be set up. Any time outside of that need to be made in advance. That's the word I want to put up. Advance. Sound like you guys are young and you haven't dealt with anything like this before. She have a baby by a man who's been incarcerated. He's getting out. He's not sound like he's not wanting to even give a specific time. He's wanting to drop by when he wants to drop by. Let me tell you how to handle this. You can handle this in a very, 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 very good way. But I'm going to tell you one thing that I got to tell you to respect. And I'm going to tell you this. I respect your young lady because she wants you involved. So don't take that away from her. Man, you better appreciate her. you better grab her, you better hug her, and you need to thank her because she actually wants you involved. Because I read that where it says, you said that my fiance called me and asked me, how do I want it to go? Man, that is a very big plus that she is on your team, bruh. Bruh, females don't do that. A lot of female with baby daddies, they just let the baby daddy run up and do what he want to do. She's not about to do that, man. I'm talking about you got yourself a good one because she basically done call you and ask you how you want this to go, baby. And you better respect that because she didn't call you and say, this is how it's going to go. She called you and said, how do you want this to go? I want you in on this, man. That is, bruh, I'm gonna clap. I'm gonna clap. You don't hardly get that. You don't hardly get that nowadays. So I'm gonna clap for you. I'm talking about you celebrate that. You celebrate that. Because a lot of females don't do that. A lot of females will say, hey, he's gonna come by here today and he's gonna do this and he's gonna do that. No, you got you a female who really care about you because that proves it. So now that you know that you got somebody that got your team, it's easy from there. Just like I think some of the ladies says, no dropping by. No dropping by. Y'all sit down and make a schedule. You know, if you don't want him at that place, because she's letting you know what's going on. He's not gonna be there when you're not there. Y'all could just say, hey, come see weekend. Because if you allow the dropping by whenever he wants to, it's gonna always be when you at work. I promise you. It will always be when you're gone. Simple as that. Whatever you guys off days, that's when he need to come. And guess what? Don't let him come inside your place. If he's coming there to get his son, you get him, take him outside, introduce yourself to this young man, and give a little Timothy or whatever. You go with your fiance. You go outside, do it as a family. And bring him outside, drop him off, get him, tell him, hey, man, nice to meet you. Be a man about it. And let him see his son, and if he take him and play whatever, but he ain't got to be coming up in your crib. If you don't want him in your place, he ain't got to come in your. And if he respect that, he a good dude then. Because if he got a problem with you saying you don't want him coming in your place, then he got something else on his mind. I always look at it like this: if the baby father is respectful to you, then that may even open the doors to him later on. But if he got a problem with any of your rules, then you got a problem with him. If the baby dad got any problems with any of your rules, then something else is on his mind. Because the baby daddy ought to be able to follow every rule you set. I don't want him to come into my apartment. It's cool. We can meet him outside. Let the baby go with him or whatever, do whatever. But I don't want him up in my place. Simple as that. And if the baby daddy understands that will open the door for the relationships to get better. But the baby daddy why come I can't? You got a problem with him then. I'm just keeping it 100. You got to watch for signs like that. You got to control your castle. Your main thing is controlling your place where you stay. You don't let baby daddies control where you stay. You don't let baby daddies rule where you rule. You don't let baby daddies just pop up when they want to pop up. You don't allow that at your castle. Because when you start allowing that at your house, at your place, it's no longer your place. It's no longer your place, and you don't have no respect there anymore. You got to control that, because I've said this a long time ago. Y'all remember? You can run me to Walmart, and I can go home. You can run me to the dollar store, and I can go home. You can run me to the gas station, and I can go home. But when you run me home, I can't go nowhere else. It buck stops at your house. Ain't nowhere else you to go. So you got to stand up at home because there's nowhere else to go. So remember that. You got to control your house, your castle. You control your castle. And that's 100. Hi, Glenda Jensen Moore. How you doing, Glenda Jensen Moore? Good morning. It's so good to see you guys. But hey, That's keeping it real. I mean, my thing is you've already got a lot of this solved yourself because you got a girl that's on your team. She automatically asking you what to do. So that's 100. That's 100. You already on top of your game. You already on top of your game. You got somebody that's on your team. So you and her sit down and decide on running your castle. Remember, the way you run it in the beginning will determine how it's ran from now on. You got to run it the right way in the beginning. You got to set down the foundation of what you will expect and what you don't expect. I'm telling you, what you will and won't do. You better set it down early because I promise you, there's some baby daddies out there that they looking for a crack in your armor. And if they find it, they're going to come in swinging. So you need to set up the rules and regulations off the bat. We'll do this. We'll take the baby to her mom's and drop him off. You can go pick him up from there. You can come outside, honk your horn. We'll bring him out. Set up rules, but keep him out of your house. Do not make it comfortable for him to come in your house. Do not do that. You don't know this man. You don't know him. And all that, my baby daddy and my fiance is cool. Don't worry about that. Don't be trying to be cool with your baby daddy, your girlfriend, baby daddy. Stop worried about being cool with it. Stop worried about being cool with you. I'm cool with it. Well, stop worrying about being cool with it. That's a man that once had your woman. That's a man that once had your woman. You ain't got to sit up and be all cool with him. It's all business, baby. It's all business. It's all about your child, and that's it. I'm just keeping it 100. A lot of women like to brag about how cool they baby daddies and all that is, and next thing you know, she's sleeping with the baby daddy and sleeping with a man. Y'all men better, hey, you better keep the key to your castle. That's all I'm telling you. You better keep the key to your castle. Don't be no fool. Like I just said, don't make nothing easy for somebody. I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it 100. It's your boy Joe. We cutting out of here, guys. I'll see you guys back here Wednesday morning. Y'all stay up, because I'm definitely going to stay up. Peace. We out.